No cap. Make sure y'all sub up, follow the Twitch, follow YouTube. Sub up to the YouTube. All that, man. We gonna grind. We trying to get to 500. No cap. Now we're reacting to the new video games. Come on, we gotta tap into the new video games. We're reacting to the new Ncaa 27. You feel me? Then we're gonna react to Madden, but we watching it with Flight. We def gotta watch it with Flight because you know Flight's dumb funny. We gotta see what my man gotta say. They got the trailers, all that.
What
So
it
let's
do,
get it.
Flight Crew?
What it do?
FTC.
Let's get
Flight
it.
team, stand up.
Let's get it, Flight.
It's true.
Let's see what you gotta
Madden
say.
27 in college football 27 gameplay has hit the streets. Now, I'm gonna be 1,000 with you guys.
Let's get it.
Out of any year when it comes to these football games dropping, I have the most zero expectations. I'm already expecting this shit to be the same game. I'm already expecting it to have little to no improvements, little
Facts.
to no like new game mode type of like additions or like
Facts.
tweaks and stuff like that. But bro, of course we're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy the deluxe edition. We're gonna end up doing all of that stuff.
We're gonna buy it.
I have zero expectations for these games. And out of any year, I'm gonna have like I always have a zero filter when it comes, especially with EA. You know, these niggas half-ass and just don't care about the community.
They don't care. They just love stealing our money,
so
bro.
with that being said, we're gonna have times two. You know, what I'm saying 0% filter, bro. If I see
Talk
anything
your
the
shit.
same, I'm gonna call it out. I'm not gonna be doing no oohs and ahs and stuff
Nope.
like that. Hopefully, EA has stepped it up, man. We got GTA 6 dropping this year.
Tuh.
You have new games like the NBA Run dropping. You have the UFC 6 dropping. You have plenty of new PC games and like 007s and like all these walkthrough gameplays that are dropping. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like, bro.
Yeah, all I'm saying is all the sports games better tighten the fuck up. That's all I gotta say because what Flight just said is facts, bro. Got all these new games, bro, and we getting the same football games over and over and over. Fuck wrong with them. EA, lock in this shit. Let's get it.
Step it up. EA, step it up. College football, step it up.
Facts.
Last year's Madden, the same game in my opinion. College football 26. I don't even think that was playable after the first month. I
That's
stopped
funny.
playing it when it hit August. So we got the Madden 27 trailer, college football trailer, and we got exclusive gameplay
Let's get it.
for both. The
Lock
games.
in.
Check out Madden 27.
Get your snacks.
Huh? What's there to talk about? Undefeated season, Super Bowl champions. I mean, has any other team shut out all their opponents during the regular season and through the playoffs in the Super Bowl before? Oh, no, really? We're the first one? Oh, well, that'll be a fun trivia question going forward. Next question. I'm a decision maker. It's what I do. It's not my fault the rest of the league can't keep up. Blame them. I really blame me, because I've raised the bar super high. My first decision? Lock down my franchise QB. Caleb, what I'm telling you, big guys, I love you. And you want to know how you know I love you? Because I'm giving you all my money. Good use of funds. Size, athleticism, IQ, chill under pressure.
Yeah, let's lock in.
I love you. And you want to know how you know I love you? Because I'm giving you all my money. Good use of funds. Size.
The graphics look clean. Like the snow and shit, that shit low-key look clean. I'm not even going cap. But like, let's just see.
Athleticism, IQ.
Oh, you can do a jump pass? That's what I was replaying it for. Now, Madden, are y'all going to actually keep that in the game? Because you remember when Mahomes and Pat, they had this one Madden release. I think it was like Madden 24 or 23. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They had this little sideline throw. And then allegedly, like, they had a beta that dropped, and then people were complaining about it. And then they took that out of the game. So, I mean, like, if y'all going to have these animations that y'all promo through an advertisement, keep them in the game, or at least let people try it for the first month. And if they complain, patch it, I guess. But are y'all going to actually keep a jumping animation like that in the game?
IQ, chill under pressure. Caleb Williams is permafrost. We've done the focus groups, we've done the straw polls. They love it. It's permafrost. Look, I'm not some indecisive GM without a plan who's just gonna pull a 48-year-old quarterback out of retirement just because I can.
Vince, checking on that backup.
Damn, bro. You throwing shade at Tom Brady, the GOAT Tom Brady? And then you're going to hit him with a FaceTime call, bro? This is fake as hell.
QB gig.
How many touchdowns? The answer is yes. How do we stop this? Yes. You're my guy and you're in.
Thanks, Vince.
All right, great seeing you.
Building something special here.
Not a chance.
And hung up on him, bro.
We got a red one in here. We talked about it. It all starts at the negotiation table. Lucky I like to talk. No. I'll find the money, Jacob. Trade requests, extensions, holdouts. Leonard, there is an I in win. And there's also an I in Vince. A lot of pageantry. You totally did the right thing. You're fired, but you handled it well. Bye-bye. And you gotta have a deft touch with this stuff.
Works for me.
On the field, I like to score. Call me crazy. I'm a scheme guy, though. Bye-bye. And you gotta have a deft touch with this stuff.
Works for me.
On the field, I like to score. Call me crazy. I'm a scheme guy, though. I don't just run the same play over and over just because it works. JK.
So the fact that they're showing a little quarterback sneak, it shows it's going to be overpowered again.
I do that. Everyone's excited about what we've been building. We're 6-0, so I just expect to go to 7-0 and 8-0 and 9. Everyone's excited about what we've been building. We're 6-0. So I just expect to go to 7-0 and 8-0 and 9-0. My favorite scheme? Get the ball to the money players. The NFC's real hungry.
Golly.
One-hander just
Players. The NFC's real hungry. My favorite scheme? Get the ball to the money players. The NFC's real hungry.
Golly.
one-hander just.
What's a feast without a little gravy?
But defense wins championships. So I stole an all-pro.
Damn, they gonna show the Patriots getting hit like that?
He called me brother and then ripped me off?
This gig is all about keeping your emotions in check.
That's our best player! Demand a trade? You been talking to Vince Vaughn, ain't you?
I mean, Vince has been an
And then ripped me off?
This gig is all about keeping your emotions in check.
That's our best player! Demand a trade? You been talking to Vince Vaughn, ain't you?
I mean, Vince has been an unbelievable GM. He's new to this, but it appears to be Vince's world, and we're all just living in it.
You can never get comfortable in this league. That's why I prefer to stay 6 steps ahead. Since you can't predict the weather, I turned the temp way down. Everyone copied that one. I also created a whole new menu.
Wait, they really be
Chicago-
doing that, the Bears?
Everyone copied
They put the gym ice cold like that?
that one. I
they
also
work
created
out?
a whole new menu. Chicago dogs only. Also created a whole new menu.
Wait, they really be
Chicago-
doing that, the Bears?
Everyone copied
They put the gym ice cold like that?
that one. I
they
also
work
created
out?
a whole new menu. Chicago dogs only.
Feels nice to be recognized.
Last Sunday, I ran nothing but Tampa 2 to take away all those drags you guys love to run.
Goodbye, drag routes.
It's actually
I have
pretty
no idea
smart.
what's
I
going
ain't
on
never
right
heard some
now.
shit like
He
that.
was the GM, now he's the coach. What's next? Vince Vaughn at quarterback?
I think it's important to get this out of the way. The rumors are true.
Hibernate, picnic.
I'm the coach, I'm the GM, and I will be playing quarterback.
That's not clown.
Honey.
Am I in on Vince Vaughn at quarterback? He's 56.
Nothing can replace just literal decades of life.
Bro put himself in the game.
Decades and decades and decades.
This is a joke, right?
I can play till 56.
He's 6'5". He's your traditional pocket passer. The knees aren't what they used to be. I kind of want to see it.
You know, Caleb's supportive. We're going to have a spot for him, but I think he's just loving watching me play quarterback. I mean, we're a team. Everyone puts the team first, and that's why I'm running everything. To all the haters out there, do me a favor. Stick around and watch it. It'll be more of the same next year. Thank you again. Go Bears. Would you look at that? I mean, do I deserve a statue next to Sweetness? I'm not saying I don't. Maybe you'll get one too.
Maybe.
Time to run it back.
Copyright, baby. All right. So the
Maybe.
Time to run it back.
Copyright, baby. All right. So the game, you can get it 7 days early if you pre-order it as usual. I don't know what y'all have to say about this trailer, but I tried not to cringe multiple times. I don't see anything that moved me yet. So what's going on in college football trailer? Anybody move from the Madden trailer? Just now, one in the chat, yes, or two, no.
Are the kings of college football.
Some players who walk through that tunnel onto that field grew up dreaming about putting on this uniform. They've rooted for this team their whole life and want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. Some have another dream. The money, the deals, the cars, those shiny teeth. Deals, the cars, those shiny teeth. That's college football now. I get it. Everyone's got to make a name for themselves. The truth is,
Oh, they got fights in the game?
I don't care what. The truth is,
Yo, they got negativity. All right.
I don't care why you show up. I care what happens after you do. I care if you love to compete. If you want every advantage. And if it turns into one thing on Saturday. Winning. That's why I want you here.
Damn, EA making it known quarterback sneaks are going to be overpowered, bro. That's the second time he showed that off.
That's what you're here to do.
Nah, he just did the meme shit.
I was on mute that whole time.
He's 6'7" of
I was on mute that whole time, chat.
And there's no better place to do it.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I gotta go back. I was on mute. I don't even care. We could go back.
All
We
right.
could go back. I was on mute.
Game.
I was on mute. I was on mute.
Yo, they got negative.
Like I said over here, though. Like I said over here. Watch this.
I get it. Everyone's got to make a name for themselves.
This shit's tough.
The truth is,
Oh, they got fights in the game?
Bro.
the truth is,
Bro, they...
Yo, they got negativity.
The graphics is fire.
I don't care why you show up. I care what happens after you do.
Woo, that's a bar. Look at the graphics though, chat. Got him. Look at that. Boom. Look at the hits. Goddamn. Bro, he cracked him, bro. We might need this game. We might need this game. Hold on. Good defense.
I care if you love to compete. if you want every advantage.
Pick.
Turns into one thing on Saturday.
This game looks way better than Madden. Again.
That's why I want you here.
QB sneak.
Damn, EA making it known quarterback sneaks are gonna be overpowered.
Like I said, you gotta learn how to stop it, fam.
That's the second time he showed that off.
That's what you're here to do.
Nah, he just did the meme shit.
Nah, they don't got 6'7" in here.
Damn, EA making it known quarterback sneaks are gonna be overpowered, bro.
Bro, they got 6'7" in here?
That's the second time he showed that off.
That's what
Bro did the 6'7", bro. He went like these, bro. That's crazy. Yo, I'm telling you, the college football game gonna be better than Madden. Every trip, every year, this is gonna be like the third year in a row. Watch, mark my words. Bro did the 6'7". I'm crying.
He just did the meme shit. 6'7" emoji.
And there's no better place to do it.
That looks tough, bro.
All right, same thing as Madden. You can get the game 7 days early. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do like a package deal and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not moved at all from these trailers. I'm gonna be fair. They didn't really show gameplay like that. But all right, I guess. All right. So first up, we got college football 2070 exclusive gameplay by.
I def like the college football trailer way better. The college football trailer was definitely better than a Madden trailer. Like, no cap. Let me know in the comments below. But now we got gameplay. Let's see. For college football.
This channel called Silva. Let's check it out. We
Let's
don't gotta
see.
look at a full video. And then we'll look at there's another one by Eric Ray rather. Now these guys, yo, EA, why the fuck was I not invited to Community Day again, bro?
Again,
They had a secret Community Day to play Madden 27. I just realized in college football 27. I've said nothing but negative, honestly, this past year. I've really been pretty chill, if we're being honest. Like, I haven't really played, like, I played Madden early on, but then, like, we didn't play it so much, so I didn't say nothing that much about EA, bro. I just don't get the disrespect.
Yeah, like me either, man. That's fucked up.
I don't get the disrespect, man.
A ton of college football 27 news, and I got early access to the game. So I went in and tested all of the changes that EA said they made this year. Defense alone got a massive overhaul. So in this video, I'm going to break down every major gameplay change in college football 27 and what they all mean for you, starting with one of the craziest changes to offense that we've seen ever.
Let's see.
This build is a work in progress and is not yet finalized.
EA added a brand new feature that allows you to get a perfect catch every single time. This is called timing-based catching and only applies.
So they're copying 2K now. You got to get green releases on catches. What happens if you get red?
5 yards or further down the field, and it follows a 3-color system of green, yellow, and red. Let's watch this throw right here.
Timing-
break down how it works in
timing-based
in
catch.
slow motion.
Timing-based
And
catch.
another green catch. The way timing-based catching works is actually really.
Hold on, they got something called timing-based catch. So you
Yards are
what?
further down the field, and it follows a 3-color system of green, yellow, and red. Let's watch this throw right here, and then we can break down how it works in game for you in slow motion as we get another green catch.
So you really gotta time that bit.
In game for you.
You really gotta green release your catch. Alright.
As we get another green catch.
That's low-key
The way
tough.
timing-based catching works is actually really simple. As the ball gets closer to your
Nah,
receiver,
bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I can't deactivate this setting and I have a wide open receiver and I get a red catch or mistime it and they drop the fucking ball, bro.
Oh my god.
Like, bro, I'm filing a
That's
lawsuit
facts.
on EA. Like, what are we fucking doing, bro?
A lawsuit is crazy, Floyd. This man did not just say he's gonna file a lawsuit, bro. Are you dead ass, bro? It's probably gonna be mad easy.
Deactivate this setting and I
Like, come on,
as the
bro.
ball gets closer
Come on,
to
Nah,
Flight.
bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I can't deactivate this setting and I have a wide open receiver and I get a red catch or mistime it and they drop the fucking ball, bro. Like, bro, I'm filing a lawsuit on EA. Like, what are we fucking doing, bro? Like, how is that realistic?
you'll hold down the
He's
catch type,
stupid.
whether it's an
Do
aggressive
they actually drop the ball if
possession
it gets red if they're open? Or maybe you have to green it if you're getting like contact or some
or
shit.
a rat catch, and this catch meter will come up. You'll release the icon of the catch type you're going for, as you see that meter get into the green. That's what's going to get you that perfect catch. So if you get your hands on it, you'll come down with it. Now, before I talk more about greening catches with timing-based catching, I want to show you what happens if you get...
Nah, fuck nah, man. Hell
Nah, let me see it.
Catching. I want to show you what happens if you get...
Nah, fuck.
Oh, hell no. Bro, you really dropped the ball? Yo, nah, wait, time out. I don't know if I'm going to fuck with this. Nah, hell no. Yo, you really dropped the ball if you get it in the motherfucking red? Are you dead ass? Nah, hell no, that shit's hilarious.
Catches with timing-based catching. I want to show you what happens if you get...
Nah, fuck nah, man. Hell fuck no, man. Take this shit out the fucking game, bro. Take this shit out the fucking game. All right, man.
Catches with timing-based catching. I want to show you what happens if you get...
Nah.
Flight is not gonna fuck with this timing-based catch shit, bro. Look at this shit.
Catches with timing-based catching. I want to show you what happens if you get...
Nah, fuck nah, man. Hell fuck no, man. Take this shit out the fucking game, bro. Take this shit out the fucking game. I already see the problem a mile ahead. I see the problem. Someone in the chat said you can turn it off. I hope you're not learning.
More about greening catches with timing-based catching. I want to show you what happens.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
Nigga, can you imagine? Do you know how hard I'm gonna crash out, bro, if I'm playing a wager and I need a catch like this, and they're wide open and I accidentally mistime it? You have to be able to turn it off. I know I'm convinced that you have to be able to turn it off.
If you get a red or a yellow, the red is going to be your standard. You held it for way too long, and you will never catch this ball. Watch. I'm gonna hold down the rat catch for too long, and the ball just hits me right there. My receiver doesn't react.
Oh hell no!
Because it's so late.
Damn. So now niggas is really gonna have Zens on football games now, bro.
Or it's just we're gonna go for the catch. We're gonna drop it. You will not catch a red ball. If you get a yellow though, this will throw it into a dice roll situation.
You can catch a yellow.
This is similar to how catches were determined before timing-based
That's
catching,
crazy.
where based on rating, based on situation, all those factors will determine whether or not you catch a yellow catch. Remember, the way you trigger this is just when you let go of your catch icon. So if you let go of it early, you'll get a yellow. You let go of it late, you'll get a red. Let go of it perfectly, you'll get a green. Now, how is green determined? This is a bunch of different things. First of all, if you do not even get your hands on the ball, it does not matter if you green catch it because you never even got your hands on the ball, right? So if you have a bad throw, if you throw it into coverage where you don't even get a chance to get your hands on it, doesn't matter.
See,
then,
I see a flaw in the gameplay already.
Let me see flight.
You still got the bot-ass fucking CPU, like the AI system is still broken. How is this not an interception right here? Even though this is practice mode, but still. Look, he just looks at the fucking ball, and he just showed it. He didn't even try to like grab it, juggle the catch, like
Facts.
bro, college football or EA, whatever. Like at this point,
Is that a problem?
Shit, bro, you gotta show certain animations of them trying to go for the ball, catch the ball, juggle it. Like he just stood in place. I also want to see how the blocking is. Are they gonna be bots too and NPCs and not block correctly and just sit there and stare at the defender, like when you're running on kick returns or like on a running play?
Matter. Then the more
that's one flaw that's exposed. That this the same shit that they've been having for years.
Covered you are based on number of players, based on leverage, based on the throw, it's gonna be easier or harder to get a green catch. Right there, I actually greened it, but the defensive back got his hand in the way. Doesn't even matter. Timing-based catching is a new feature that's going to change the way people pass the ball. But let's talk about something that's going to change the way people play offense before the ball ever leaves a quarterback's hand. There is now a QB sneak meter. Let me show you what this looks like. Now when you select a QB sneak...
What the hell is a QB sneak meter, bro? What, like, come on. There's a new QB sneak meter? Like, what's going on?
QB sneak meter.
Hell
Let me show
no.
you what this looks like. Now, when
new
you select
QB
a
sneak meter
on offense, let's say you're on a 4th and inches. Right here, we actually see the CPU calling a timeout, trying to get to a better alignment. When we call that QB sneak, there's going to be a meter that goes above our quarterback's.
That's low-key tough. I'm not even gonna lie, I do mess with that. Cause everyone used to cheese play.
And how well you time this meter is going to determine how well you do on the QB sneak. This has never been done before, and you want to try snapping this ball when that little meter is right.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have a little mixed feelings about this.
I like that. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a W.
Like my thing is that you was able to low-key stop QB sneaks if you time it correctly and get in the right defense. I feel like this can only go two ways. It can go really good or it can go really bad. Now for this, I'm not so concerned with it with the catching wise. Because like if you get to the goal line and somebody's on like the 1 or 2 yard line, they always run that QB sneak and it's becoming a constant abusive play. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like kind of in a mixed category with the QB sneak, but the catch they need to take that green release shit out or to give us an option where we can turn it off. That shit is BS. There should be no way we should be having the green catches and green all this stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I see that pin. I'll do it later.
Right in the middle, and I'll be honest. It's kind of difficult, and the animations are pretty cool. So I'm gonna try timing this right here. Let's see what happens.
So I wonder what the green depends on. Does it depend like the quarterback's rating, or is just every quarterback with the QB sneaks and get the same like timing of it, or what?
Let's bang. I actually missed it back. That is what can happen if you miss it terribly. So you see this big group. Let's bang. It's kind of difficult, and the animations are pretty cool. So I'm gonna try timing this right here. Let's see what happens. Bang. I actually missed it back. That is what can happen if you miss it terribly. So
I'm not gonna lie, low key, it's a W. I thought I was gonna like it, but I actually see the vision with this. Now it's gonna take away people from trying to abuse a quarterback sneak and running some real plays. Now I wonder if you time it on a green release and you still have a perfect defense, so you still have a chance to stop them, or if they get a green release, is that a guaranteed push for them to get the extra touchdown?
Let's see, Flight.
Green area in the middle.
We're gonna see, Flight. You asked them too much questions.
And your 2 guards, along with your quarterback, match up against the defenses, nose tackles, any of their inside techniques on the guards. This is a huge like ratings formula that's being played here. I
hope he shows him like missing the timing on it on the goal line and see what the difference is.
Run blocking, block shed, things like that are all playing a huge factor here. And you can see consistently there's just numerous different animations we can get. If we totally mess it up, we will get stuffed. If we get it perfect, we will go forward for that needed yard. This is one of
I'm not gonna lie, I like the quarterback sneak timing right there.
That's a W.
Be huge.
That's a W.
All
The
you
quarterback
that
sneak.
like to abuse his quarterback
It's
sneak
over.
and don't like to run real plays at the goal line.
We will get stuffed. If we get it perfect, we will go forward.
I actually like that.
You get to stop them easier.
For that needed yard. This is one of the best quality of life changes ever. You used to have to start every game and set your coaching adjustment. You'd go here, you'd go into your option reading key, go conservative. Maybe you change your safety depth into different things, right? You have all these different options, but you'd have to start every game by doing it. Now, though, we can do it in the main menu. So check this out. I'm in the main menu. I'm gonna go into settings.
What's the main menu look like?
We can do it in the main menu. So check this.
The main menu low-key tough. That's fire. What the? That's fire.
Gameplay is what matters, but I ain't gonna lie, this main menu kind of look tough. All right.
In the main menu, I'm gonna go into settings, and we're gonna go into game settings, of course. And when we toggle over all the way to the right, we're gonna see the ability to go into our coach adjustments. And from here, we're able to set everything. And this will carry over to in-game. This
about time. Yo, EA, like, bro, a lowercase W, but nigga, y'all could get this shit like, bro, the NCAA 14 days and like, or just anything with Madden. You just gotta change the Madden option.
That's W.
Y'all should have had this option.
That shit's
a
W.
I guess, like,
means you set it once, you forget it, you have it every single game. Also, look at all the extra
pre-flight with the chew clock, so now I don't gotta keep adjusting it every time I get in the game.
Coaching adjustments that are in the game now. We'll talk about that later on. There are now 31 different defensive playbooks in the game.
Really?
Last year, there were only 9. That means they added 22 brand new ones if you're doing the math at home. Every team is mapped to one of these 31 playbooks. You'll see we have 3-3-5, 3 high, 3-3-5 tight, 3-3-5 zone, 3-3-5 zone pressure, 3-4. This affects the formations and the play calls that are found inside every single one of these playbooks, adding a ton of new diverse play calls.
This looks tough.
Defense and making every team feel a little bit more like themselves.
I'm gonna need to get this game quick.
Overhaul of defensive coverage in the history of EA Sports.
Really?
It's because they're not just attacking defense with only one solution, but instead they've made a ton of different.
So they're basically saying this game is gonna be defensive favored.
Changes that we're gonna talk about. Different changes to zone coverage, our coaching adjustments.
I like that right there.
How man coverage plays and how zone moves. These are all things that EA has done to shore up one of the biggest areas where people were frustrated in the previous couple of years. And one of the biggest examples of this is what we're about to talk about next. Zone defenders are finally no longer just sitting around doing nothing. In fact, they're now doing something called looking for work, which is a new feature added in by EA. The idea behind this is that in previous years, and I can attest to this, In fact, they're now doing something called looking for work, which is a new feature added in by EA. The idea behind this is that in previous years, and I can attest to this, if you had
Oh my God, I was
like
mute
a yellow
again.
zone right here, like a
I
hook
was
curl,
mute again, chat. So, like I said, that new feature is
adding
tough.
a ton of different covers.
They got
all
a new
faithful
feature
years.
called
which is
looking
a
for
new
work.
doing nothing. In fact, they're now
We need
doing
that
something
new
called
feature.
looking for work, which is a new feature added in by EA.
Because the old guys wasn't doing no
previous
work.
years, and I can attest to this,
They wasn't
if
doing
you
no
had
work.
something like a yellow zone right here, like a hook curl, he would typically just play his area either shaded over top, if you shaded over top, playing low if you shaded underneath, or in the middle, and not really do much else. But now, watch what he's going to do against this slant pattern, where he's actually going to roam. He's going to rotate. He's going to move around and carry these zones just a little bit. He's not going to go
That was
crazy
just a dumbass
running
throw,
outside
but
of his
good
area,
defense.
but he won't stay flat-footed anymore either.
That was
He's
tough.
gonna see the
That
zone
was
where
tough.
his area. He's going to shuffle. He's going to try to undercut underneath the ball. He does a great job compared to years prior. Another example is this right here. We have a cover 3. Let's look at the yellow zone. Now we're going to have a in route coming underneath. Watch as the in route is going to actually get played by this hook curl. He makes the tackle immediately.
That's tough.
Last year, that's not happening. You're able to catch that and get racked underneath those yellows unless you sold out underneath. This is a base stock defense, and when we snap the ball, this in route is going to have someone getting on top of him. We throw it, bang, almost intercepted right there. That's totally the
That's
same
tough.
thing, looking for work and
I
seeing
definitely
someone
like
entering
that.
his area. We now have 4 different settings to tell our defense to play aggressive, conservative, or ultra aggressive or conservative on any given.
Smart zones. Finally, we get to tell our defense to do what we want them to do, bro.
And seeing someone entering his area. We now have 4 different settings to tell our defense to play aggressive, conservative, or ultra aggressive or conservative on any given snap. This can be found inside of our coaching adjustments. So let's click our right stick in, or just set this in the main menu now because it'll stay, and we can go over to the coverage strategy. In zone strategy, you'll see the different options. First, I'll show you ultra aggressive, which honestly, for me, is a little bit of overkill. Here's what the defensive player looks like in a basic cover 3. Before, if we called this right here, a drag route from the tight end would be open every single time. But now, with ultra aggressive turned on, watch what happens. That drag route is blanketed, but we are able to try to throw over
That's
top.
good defense.
Notice what happened right there.
All right.
When we were ultra aggressive, who played this little comeback route on the outside? Did you notice who that was? That was our outside third on the left. So ultra aggressive is going to affect our flats, our hooks, and our deep zones. Let's go here again, and I want you just to look at the left side right here. Because the drag route, he's not really a throw. We could try forcing him right there. That's intercepted. So let's go back to the same play and same defense, but now let's go into our coverage strategy and go ultra conservative. You're going to see a massive difference here. Not only is the drag route going to get wide open because all of the underneath zones, like our yellow hook curls and our flats, are going to back up, but also
Cameron,
notice what our outside third is going to do on the left.
Let's see what's
He's no
going on.
longer going to play this kind of comeback route. Instead, he's going to drop back. We go here. Notice he did not play that comeback route nearly the same. And I can prove it to you because look, I'll blitz my flat just so it's on a one-on-one situation. And we go here. We're going to throw this comeback around the left. Ultra conservative is going to give this up.
He has
now,
somebody
I messed
open
up
now.
catch timing. That's something you got to learn on your own. Zone defenders now know when they're in the red zone and will actually change the way they play to carry routes better and to just defend the end zone in a better way than before. We all know, if we're being honest, that the red zone coverage has always been an area where the game's been weird. But now, zones do a significantly better job of actually defending the sidelines in these situations, which is one of the biggest areas where zones were just so bad before, and then we
That's
just get...
tough. We got better zone coverage now in the new football game. We definitely need that because before, that shit was terrible.
Carry routes better and
Like,
to just defend
no
the
cap.
end
That
zone
shit was
in
butt.
a better way than before. We all know, if we're being honest, that the red zone coverage has always been an area where the game's been weird. But now, zones do a significantly better job of actually defending the sidelines in these situations, which is one of the biggest areas where zones were just so bad before, and then we get a big boy touchdown. Oh, we're getting hawked down. Stiff arm. Zone coverage, though, significantly improved in the short area of the field. The starting point for any good defense is how well
that
they
field's
defend
fire.
the run, and EA actually gave us 2 brand new coaching adjustments to help with defending the run in College Football 27. If we click our right stick in and we go into our general coaching adjustments, you'll see this gap.
Bro, y'all that was running the same type of running play, bro, and that was unstoppable, y'all ain't shit, bro, for EA in college football last year. I think it was like halfback stretch, and they just get their offensive line and they do some formations and shit. Bro, that shit was unstoppable, bro. You ain't shit for that. So now that shit's gonna be patched.
Or aggressive right here. If we go into aggressive gap integrity, our players are going to be worried less about their actual assignments and more worried about trying to just shed and make a play. Whereas you see here, if we go into the conservative gap integrity, we're going to be more focused on protecting our actual gap and less focused on making a big play. And you can see your gap just by holding the right trigger or R2 on PlayStation and using B or X to go left or right on the run. And you see the gaps
That's
responsible for. This is especially huge for defensive linemen because on conservative, they're going to be way more focused on literally just protecting their gap and keeping gap integrity. We actually see it right there where 99 gets a hand on me when I try going into his gap. What you're looking at right here is a brand new
defense formations
that has never been in the game before, and the alignment is actually super cool.
Hold on, bro was straight on that new defense still. Like, yo, he was on that pass.
There is a brand new defense.
Let me see.
In College Football 27 that has never been in the game before, and the alignment is actually super cool, and it's one of a ton of new formations.
Let me
so
see
to showcase a few of these, right now we're in the 2-5 defensive formation, which is 2 defensive linemen with 2 D tackles and then 5 linebackers on the field. That's including these edges. Here you'll see the.
Bro, I play football. I never heard of a 2-5.
Safety, see number 31 in the top right of the formation. He's going to come down and play a linebacker role. This is a hyper-aggressive style of defense. Then we have the 3-3 wide jack, and inside of all of these, we'll find different and new plays as well, which is super cool. EA gave us an awesome quality of life change on defense in College Football 27. Check out my play cover 1 contained right here. See these purple blitzing angles from my 2 defensive ends? Whenever you see the purple blitzing angles, what those are is that those are contains. And in previous years, you could not see the contains on your play call before you selected your play. Now you actually can. This isn't the biggest thing in the world, but it is nice because some plays would come with contains that you would have no idea did. And it's nice to know before the ball is snapped or before you even call it whether or not they have them. If you're somebody who struggles with these blitzes where people take their user and they go up right on the line of scrimmage and they try to manipulate your offensive line into thinking you're blitzing just to get somebody to come free, EA just added a feature for you. On offense, we're going to click the right stick in and we're going to open up our coaching adjustments. If we scroll down, we'll see the option for untarget user defender. We're going to turn this on. This is going to have the offensive line ignore the defensive user. So if I go stand right here, they're not even going to look at him. And we can actually confirm this because I have 2 controllers. And look, there's a flame icon over that user, meaning that when the ball is snapped, we're not going to look at him at all. We easily pick up this pressure, and now we're able to dot a very easy defense to beat with no issues at all. The best part about this is that now we can go into our main menu settings, go into our coach adjustments, and just turn this on, so it'll only be on forever, and we never have to worry about it again. For the first time ever, you can put players on a chip and release assignment, specifically your tight end.
New chip and release assignment. What's that?
You can put players on a chip and release assignment, specifically your tight end and your halfback. So look right there. My halfback just stopped for a moment to see if there was any pressure. Then he went out on his route. Now, the check and release has been in the game for a long time, but the chip and release is different because check this out. My tight end right here is on a deep crossing route. I can just simply put him on a chip and release by going to hot route him, then tapping X or square. Now, if there's pressure, which in this case there won't be, but if there was, he's going to hesitate for a moment, then he'll release. He's going to try chipping that blitzer. And the same thing goes for my halfback. We'll put him on a streak right here, or even we can put him on a Texas route, then put him on that chip and release. Now that Texas route is a chip and release. So we'll snap it, halfback hesitates, has no one there, then he's going to go on his route, and then we're able to hit him. This gives you a whole new dynamic to your passing game for if you think they might be setting pressure, but you still want to use your halfback or your tight end, put them on the route you want, but then tell them to chip, and they're going to provide a little bit of extra pass pro while still getting into the route pattern. Then you're able to do whatever you want, like scramble for an easy touchdown and slot to the end zone. Check this out. Formation shifts are in the game for the very first time. Look at this. We came out in bunch tight end, but then we shifted into 5 wide, and now we're able to do...
That is so tough, bro. You can actually do that in the game,
Look at this.
bro.
We came out in bunch
Formation shifts, bro. That is so tough.
Time. Look at this. We came out in bunch tight end, but then we shifted into 5
That's
wide,
fire.
and now we're able to do whatever we want from 5 wide. So let's snap this ball, and we'll go a little slant pattern. Nothing wrong with that.
Wait,
now,
wasn't
how
you able to do
formation
that
shifts
before?
work? It's actually pretty cool. You can go to any offensive formation, select the formation, then at this play call screen, with the right stick, you can see I'm able to shift and call a different formation. Now, the way this works is that I'm going to call whatever play I want. So let's say QB zone.
Well, I've seen these plays they got in here.
Now, the way this works is that I'm going to call whatever play I want. So let's...
This playbook look cheesy. Who is this? Northwestern Wildcats.
Say QB zone, but the play I selected, or the formation I selected for the shift, is what I'm going to come out in. So we come out in this, right? That's what we selected. Okay, we're good. We're going to snap the ball, which is just tapping A to shift, and now we're going to shift into our new formation. From here, we're able to make whatever hot routes, whatever audibles. It's just like we came out in this, but now we're just...
I'm not going to lie. I feel like this potentially could be slightly cheese.
So
Western
cheese.
Michigan, that playbook. I thought this was something that like an audible or something, but no, like there's certain playbooks, like let's say if you get into like the bunch formations or some shit like that, like you wasn't able to just like audible and do some other, like, or even like Wildcat. Are you gonna be able to do like this type of shit in a Wildcat where you can like shift it?
Giving the defense a little bit more off guard, then we can snap it and do whatever we want. There's something that was heavily requested for a long time. It's incredibly seen it be in the game.
I ain't gonna lie, I see this right here, this upgrade that they did with this game, this is gonna be cheese. Because the nigga's gonna come out in like all these like shotgun formations and then just switch it up and then switch it up again. Like,
it's actually pretty useful. This change is gonna take a moment to get used to,
know.
but it's one of my favorite things they've
New
done.
change?
Because I think the impact it's
What's
gonna
the
make
new change?
is crazy
Pre-snap.
once you're used to it. They have changed the buttons on defense and all the mapping, meaning like how you do different things. There's a huge reason why. I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But first, let me just show you a few things.
What you mean
One,
they changed
global
defense?
adjustments with your coverage. It's left trigger or LT. That's gonna allow you to press, back off, commit inside or outside, and shade over top or underneath. That's the right stick. Or you can go aggressive coverage, conservative coverage with the D-pad, okay? So basically changing how aggressive your defense will play. So that's your global coverage adjustments. If you go left on the right stick, that's gonna be your defensive line. If you go right on the left stick, that's gonna be your linebackers. Now, here's where it's really cool. If we do something like tap wire triangle, we're gonna bring up an icon to quick adjust every single player on the field just from this one icon. Think about it in the past. If I want to take my left defensive end and put him into a vertical hook, I would have to double tap Y or double tap left on the D-pad, then I would have to select his button, then I would put him into his adjustment. Now all I have to do is tap wire triangle, find his adjustment, which is X right here, and then just go and do whatever. Let's go down on the left stick, and now he's in a hook curl. This is significantly faster and way more consistent because you're not trying to remember, okay, defensive
That's
backs
fire.
are wire triangle,
Woo!
linebackers are right on the D-pad. It's
That's
just always
fire.
wire triangle, then select that player, then make the adjustment. There will be a slight learning curve, I'm
That's
sure,
W.
but I'm a
That's
massive
a
believer,
W.
and just from my time playing, that this will make your adjustments faster. So for somebody who has struggled with that, this is going to be really good. Also, right bumper, that's how you can guess play, contain, and do things like that.
That's
EA
fire.
made a huge improvement to man coverage that I have to talk about because it's honestly kind of crazy. There's something that people have been asking for a long time. So this happens in our coaching adjustments, which remember, for our coaching adjustments now, we can set these in the play call screen, or I'm sorry, in the main menu, and you're set. You're good. You don't have to touch these if you don't want to. But let's go to our coaching adjustments. Scroll on over to man coverage.
I don't want to
and
not
it's
finish
these
the
two
video
things
though.
right here.
There's some useful
Man
information.
Coverage check for a stack is going to be a combo, and a man coverage check for a bunch is going to be a point combo.
We'll
Now,
probably go right into the Madden gameplay after this. I don't think we need Eric Mayweather necessarily. This guy's very informative.
Same thing.
Right
It's
here.
just they're against different
Shout out to him.
formations. For a man coverage check for bunch, this is going to be when receivers are grouped tightly
Civil.
together. They're in a bunch, so that means 3 receivers close together. The defender on the middle receiver is going to lock on. That means he's stuck there. He's not going to switch. But the other 2 defenders will read the route and swap if needed. One guy's responsible for the first to break inside, while the other is responsible for the first to break outside. This is going to help with preventing pick plays.
Tough.
So let's go here into cover 1 robber press, and on offense, I'm going to go into a play like, let's go into wide trail. Now, so our point wide receiver is going to stay. So this is Lee. He's on number 7. He's locked. But these 2 guys, Johnson and Lowe, are not locked. They're actually going to break based on who is the first receiver to break inside and who's the first to break outside from the two that they're manned up to. So check out my route combo. We have a drag from the outside wide receiver, and we have a Texas route from the tight end. Who's the first to go inside between them? The drag is. So think about what's going to happen here. Low is responsible for the first person to go inside because he has that inside leverage. So when we snap this ball, guess what? Low is going to be manned up on him. Now right there, Low got beat. Why? Because Low wasn't shaded underneath. So check this out. I'm going to use left trigger, shade my coverage underneath with the right stick, and we do the same exact thing. Watch what's going to happen. Now this drag is totally, like that's not open anymore. It's done. You're over, buddy. This is incredibly cool because this shouldn't be possible. Usually what would happen is Johnson would try running with...
I think this is a lowercase W right here too. Niggas was able to abuse. I feel like the outside plays like that or like these little curl routes, that was like the top 2 plays niggas was abusing in the passing game for instance.
Nah,
like,
for
damn,
real.
they made it unplayable last 2 years for college football. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, looking at some of these little adjustments, bro, there's no way in hell we lose like any game. Like maybe like 1 or 2 off just some like the game lagging out or some shit. But bro, a lot of this shit is basically like, it's like they're giving you better options to stop certain plays. You just have to motherfucking be locked in and pay attention.
Literally.
And make the adjustments.
This drag, and he wouldn't be able to. Right? Drags beat man consistently. But watch what Johnson does here. Because he's responsible for the first guy outside, he's going to go for the tight end. Now, the tight end actually does something really cool here where he's going to break into the middle. It's a trail concept. But we're in cover 1 robber. So what happens? We have a yellow zone right there waiting for him. This is how man coverage is significantly... Like, this was not a thing before. This is brand new. Oh, guess what? Drag cover. Oh, I got a tight end breaking on. No, I don't. That's a robber zone right there, brother. And for the first time,
this game definitely favors
cover
defense if you do it
and
right.
man coverage as a whole seems like it's incredibly viable, and there's strategy behind it, choosing these coaching adjustments. Notice how both my outside corners are pressed up against the line of scrimmage and outside of the outside wide receivers. Well, this is actually a coaching adjustment and a new thing that we're able to toggle in College Football 27. Let me show you. We're gonna click the right stick in, and then let's scroll down in the general coaching adjustments. What you're able to see here is cornerback depth and cornerback width. These are 2 brand new things we can toggle. We can change this from press to 3 yards offline, to 5 yards, 7 yards, 9 yards, 12, and
This
20
game
yards
looks so
offline,
tough,
or just
bro.
leave it at default, giving you full control over where your cornerbacks are actually lining up and how far away. Going up against a really fast receiver, maybe we go 12 yards off. You think you could just manhandle everybody? Let's press. And then quarterback width, we have wide, default, and tight. I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going wide consistently, sitting in zone coverage, because I think wide and press is going to do a great job from cover 3 and cover 4 at really defending different things like corner routes, crossers, and other things like that. Now, if you do happen to press, right, hold left trigger, push down that left stick, your players will just go to the normal press alignment, so just keep that in mind. But this is more flexibility we have on defense that's going to give us the ability to do more things to stop these offenses that are so tough. Here's a hypothetical for you. I'm in mid-blitz right here, but I want this so badly to be a cover 3. And so to do this, I have to go select the outside corner, put him in an outside
mid-blitz.
then go select the inside safety,
Little
put him in an
mid-blitz.
inside third, then the other outside corner. No. What if I told you we can go from here to a cover 3 within 2 clicks? That's kind of crazy, right? Well, crazy is possible now in College Football 27. So here we are in defense. I'm going to hold down the play icon I want to choose. So let's go mid-blitz. And you see, I'm going to have the option to call from these 3 custom adjustments I've already set up. And let's go into the blitz cover 3 again, because this is a really cool version of mid-blitz I like a ton. I've already came out and my defense is totally set up.
This nigga said Jinxie's calling you out. He's a Just Chatty stream. You act like y'all know who Jinxie is. What are you talking about?
I'm crying.
He said I'm soft. Jinxie asked to fly him out. The fuck?
Come on, Flight.
10 preset setups from call.
A pre-11.5.
On them in our main menu. Check this out. Let's scroll down into create and share. And now let's go into custom adjustments. Here, you're able to set custom adjustments for your defense and offense. If you take a look on defense, I have 3 set up already, and they're just 3 different variations of mid-blitz. I have a blitz cover 3, which you saw me in, but then I have a coverage.
I think we can safely end this vid off right here.
Yeah, that's
Just talk
W
about
video.
Custom adjustments, the rest of this, I can care less about it. To me,
I def like NCAA so far. That shit looks insane. I'm not even gonna lie. I definitely need to get that ASAP. But now let's see what Madden talking about. Let's see what Madden talking about.
And I mean, they have these other shades that you can do in the defense. Overall, game days are the same. Dynamic weather allows rain and snow. All
right, let's see what Madden.
No, game days are the same. Dynamic weather allows rain and snow to build, clear, and evolve through the matchup. Wow, Madden. After spending $100 for the last 5 years, you finally put something like this in a game, real weather.
That's fire.
Holy fucking shit. Is this gonna make y'all jump out of y'all seats and buy the game? Like, why was this not put in during the PS2 days?
That was fire. The weather changes while you're playing the game.
Why
That's
should we
heat.
charge the game an extra $5 for this edition now? Great, you can see the footsteps on the snow now, like, and it gets thicker, pause, as the fucking day goes on. If you're playing the game and it's snowing or if it's raining, this should have been in Madden 05, bro. And check me out.
That's fire.
Next year, or give about 2 years, EA's gonna take this out of the game and then put it back in like Madden 35 and then make it seem like it's just some new edition, bro. It's all part of the marketing team shit, man. They're not fooling nobody. All right, so we got the official live stream for Madden 27.
All right, let's see
We're
it.
gonna have to skim through this and find the gameplay for this, because I'm not watching this hour and a half stream.
Next,
Whole life and want to be a part of something.
It's gonna evade the pocket.
Looks like Madden right here.
We got the right, baby. Who is he excited to see some?
Oh, is that
gameplay?
Scott O'Gallagher? Hey, we stained Scott O'Gallagher, bro. Yo, shout out to Scott, bro. He's been trying literally like years after years, you know what I'm saying, to get me involved and stuff with the EA.
Shout out Scott.
He's literally the only EA dev that literally messaged me after, if you remember my 2015 NBA Live rant, and literally was laughing. It's him and LD2K. Shout out to LD2K as well. They was literally laughing. They were just like, Flight, we understand the frustration, this and that. Bro, all them other devs got in their fucking bitch ass feelings and cried like fucking like I motherfucking was the most evil person on the earth, bro.
Talk your shit, Flight.
Like, shout out to Scott and LD2K. They've been trying hard to, you know what I'm saying, get me involved in the community days, bro, but for some reason, man, I don't know, man.
Over college and
They still hold the
Madden
grudge from
football.
2015.
We have an exciting feature set for you, and I gotta admit, you guys seeing my face this early, it's throwing me off for a little bit, because Nick, usually it's you, me, and then watching.
We'll speed it up. Let me just see the first like 5 minutes of gameplay.
Catch an L to one
I'll
of our
see it.
college cover athletes.
I'm not gonna watch the full stream though.
Don't get it twisted though. You're still better than Bengal. No doubt about it. All right, let's talk about how we bring all of this together. Right, every year after the season ends, we get, in our mini camp, or we like to call pre-production, and then we look at themes and things that you guys say, because your feedback is essential to what we do. So let's look at how we wrote this down. You first told us that you wanted more tools defensively. The AI logic needed to be better. You wanted more control on the other side of the football, and that's why we rallied behind defense wins championships. Next is built from game day. This is our authenticity pillar. We know that every team is somebody's favorite team, and you're gonna see how we delivered that this year. Features you're gonna hear tonight, the different settings.
Bro, why the fuck did I thought this shit said pay to win, bro? I was about to go like these. Yo, no bullshit, bro. I thought that shit said pay to win. Because this will be the year Madden is going to be our year.
How are we giving you the tools to ultimately
Nigga can't
play
tell me
your
that
way?
what this said.
First year, that until they got into their zone.
Come on,
Now
what a
the
gameplay,
change is here.
Flight.
And we're going to go right here to the film room, and we're going to see Fred Warner here. And I want you to see his ability to look for work. Love drops. He's in his hook zone. He's going to drop properly.
And man, and mind you, when I'm giving this constructive criticism, the fuck? Oh, I forgot. I got my walls fucking painted, so I had like paint on my damn shoulder. I'm like, where it came from? But nah, bro, yo, this is not attacking style down. This is obviously the EA devs that made this. You see how they try to get y'all every year?
Here to the
Look at
film
this
room.
bullshit they trying to
We're
hit
gonna
us
see
with, man.
Fred Warner here, and I want you to see his ability to look for work.
Like, bro, like, they got a defensive player looking around like as they should be doing. This should have been in Madden 05. They're like, okay, like, they're scanning the field. Like,
That's funny as hell.
Love
and mind you, like I said, disclaimer, this is not on Scott. This is they gave him a script to read and he's just following what they're reading. But like, to y'all devs, like, do y'all think this is gonna get somebody to jump up and pay
That's funny as
$100?
fuck.
Fred Warner is in the middle of the field, scanning around, looking around, as a defensive player should be doing pre-snap. This is a new addition, guys. I guess this is gonna make y'all jump.
He's in his hook zone. He's going to drop properly. He's going to anticipate it. Love has to make a call. We're throwing
Same
a pick.
interception animation we've been seeing the last 5-10 years.
Here we go. We're moving. Next. From there, we said, all right, now that we've gotten look for work in the
They
game.
got that crowd meter right there. It's on DB.
How do we give the users more tools to control how they want to play in zones?
So it looks like
And now
Madden 27 and College Football 27, they're focused on defense.
we're introducing smart zones. So
We're
now,
gonna see,
both on an
Flight. We're gonna
individual
see.
or team level,
They always say
you can decide
something.
how aggressive aggressive that you want them to be?
Shit
Do you
stays
want that
broken.
linebacker because the mesh concept is driving you crazy and you want to get up and take that away? Just put him in ultra aggressive. Is the quarterback killing you with that two ball or that deep over?
Just skip
Put
to
him in
117. Thank you. I thought this was the only gameplay that they had shown. I know. Okay, here we go. Ooh, someone play with the Patriots.
All right, let's see the gameplay.
We're gonna get into some gameplay as we start off.
Yes,
with,
sir.
Come on. Gameplay.
Whoever the Patriots know
Madden
love.
27. Come
Yo, I
on.
hope they upgraded AJ Brown.
Hey, in competitive Madden, over $1 million won. I mean, not too bad. Joining us at the desk now.
Oh, gee.
We're bringing the.
Does say it's a work in progress, so I guess we're still gonna give our constructive criticism, but work in progress. You gotta remember.
Let's see it.
Gee, out here.
Okay.
Yo,
I just want to say thank you, man. I just want to say thank you to you and the team for all the hard work you guys have put in from this past year to this year. I got to play like 5 or 6 games already, and I can feel
I don't
it
think they
coming to
upgraded
life
AJ Brown
from
yet.
all the
Nah,
things
they
we
didn't
talked
update
about
him
last
yet.
offseason. Yeah, and you helped play a part in that, man. This guy is always one phone call away. You know, I was going to reference the China calls. He could get into that in his channel, man. There's no one that does it better, man. So, yeah, super excited, man. We're
Drake May moving.
And I'm not going
Oh!
let me ask a question. Was it as fun doing this as it looked like?
Oh! Why they making Drake May look bad, man?
to run right now.
I do like how he slipped though on the snow.
And I'm not gonna apologize
Damn.
for that.
Oh my! Let me ask a question. Was it as fun doing this?
Bro
as it
said he's
looked
not
like up
gonna
there?
apologize for
You exude excitement for this game. You
The
love
game
it.
looked fire.
That's why
The game looked fire.
I actually like that. I don't like how they try to make Drake May look bad though.
All the things you guys have been hard at work on.
I mean, it's a lot of fun, man. It's the amount of detail. I told you, man, I missed the Rams game in 30
Let's see it.
years.
You had to bring up Myles Garrett as a Browns fan. You had to bring that up.
Oh, you got a green
Thanks,
catches in Madden too, bro. I hope we can disable that shit, man. I'm disabling that first day of the game.
Let's see.
No, it's just so
that
it's
Lawrence
there's
Taylor?
a level of attention to detail that you're always trying to get. You know, I look at this guy here.
Oh
as an
shit,
example.
Mike Vick in the cut.
I wanted to build something in our team, to build something that he could go ahead and play.
Yo, hey EA, are y'all gonna actually, when we go to the Super Bowl, when like Ultimate Team, are y'all gonna change the presentation and make it a lot more like realistic looking and better presenting, or y'all just gonna focus on the casual play now modes?
He was in.
Just look, I'm gonna be honest. EA's not slick. If you play the regular play now mode, like with the CPU or maybe like the ranked matches, they got all this presentation in there. I actually came to find out when you go on like Ultimate Team, they don't have the same presentation. Like it's like they forget about it and shit. It's kind of weird.
NFL locker room. We want that type of a deep detail. It's always going to be as accessible for the the young kids coming.
Bro, I hope the scum kick is still in the game.
But we want it as deep for guys like him. NFL
It looked like it possibly is. You just kicked it a little short.
Coaches, and eventually, these guys are going to go in. Scouting reports are in there. Everything is in there. Guys are running their, their concepts.
Chad Johnson.
These specific defenses. That's where, ultimately we got to go.
We got none other, by the way, than Ocho taking on Malachi Tony. I mean, that's a battle. I just want to hear them like.
Oh, Malachi. You could recognize him.
I haven't been told from
I got my money on Malachi. I've seen Ocho play. He's all talk.
Dang. Well, I mean, Kurt, one thing that I have.
Bro, I'm sorry. I know he completely changed his name to Ocho, bro. But, bro, remember, I grew up in the early 2000s watching Prime Chad on the Bengals, bro. Like, it's just, bro, I'm calling him Chad Johnson, bro. Like it or
The
not.
part of this community for so long is how much this game can teach people.
Same thing with Ron Artest. I'm not calling him no Meta World Peace, bro. Like, you're gonna call him Ron Artest.
We're talking about the adjustments that are.
Damn!
We're gonna get a kickoff return.
Wait, this is college football. Where's the Madden at?
Yeah, all right there.
So they're just on and off showing Madden and college football in between.
Oh, gee, that's okay. We're always palms down over here. Yeah. One thing I will say about this.
Fiddler's playing Vic wearing a Vic jersey, by the way. That's some shill move right there.
He's selling right now.
That's crazy. He's got Jameis Winston out there. By the
So
way,
far,
why we
it
got
looks
Jameis
good,
Winston
though.
out for the G-Man?
They're gonna
Why
take
they throwing
no one.
shade at Vic? What's wrong with wearing a Vic jersey, bro? Top 5 quarterback to ever exist.
Palms down. We're always palms down over here. Yeah.
One thing I will say about this.
Fiddler's playing Vic wearing a Vic jersey, by the way. That's some shill move right there.
He's selling right
Maybe
now.
it wasn't shade. Maybe I'm reaching.
That's crazy. He's got Jameis Winston out there. By the way, why we got Jameis Winston out for the G-Men? Where's Jackson Dart? Can we talk to Fiddler
R1's
about
open.
why they're subbing out their man?
my
It's
son.
Tyrone Tracy fighting towards the end zone down to the 1 yard line.
My son Junior somewhere just yelling at the screen. That guy is the biggest Jackson Dart.
Cam
fan.
Newton? Is that
We
Caleb
love
Williams?
Jackson Dart around here. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm a big.
The game
that's
looks
my fan.
cool as
Hey, you
hell,
think
bro.
Cam Newton's playing as the Panthers? You think? He probably got the Panthers.
Of course, he's
out there?
playing with the Panthers.
All right, keep pounding. Shout out my guy, One Great User.
Hey, Cam can play. Have you seen Cam stream?
He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
He's a fun watch.
I'm curious.
That nigga
OG,
Cam Newton better at video games than he was in IRL football.
This is the earliest we've seen him.
Yes.
Was that a big sticking point for you guys? Is getting.
I mean,
the
Cam
people
had
that
he was
get
2-season wonder,
play
but
this early? Does that feel
other
like
than that,
for you guys
nigga, when he was on the
Absolutely.
Patriots and
I mean,
all that, I ain't forget that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm not selling. There's this new tech. Dude, we're talking football. That's what I was calling my guy out here. We were just talking football. And that was it. The more feedback that we can get, the better. This guy will send me a text or whatever and go like, hey, dude, this isn't very good.
Yeah.
You guys need to fix this. And it's real. And it's no different than we were both playing sports. You go in there, it's like, dude, get in here. Let's fix this thing. Go right back after it.
I feel like this is a power play, by the way, from Cam, playing standing up. That's a power move.
He's hype right now. You know, I think that's one thing that I really appreciate you guys, OG. You guys have, since I started working with you guys in a bunch of different capacities, you have emphasized what can we do better. And every time I've brought something to the table, you have turned around and pushed towards whatever that is. And it's not just me. You guys read the chat, you read the DMs, you read the tweets, all that good stuff. Yeah, X, yep, all of it.
Man, just wearing me out.
And
but it's all worth it. It's all fun.
It
The
is.
crowd, they're good people, man. It's just it's passion, right?
It's passion, and everyone loves football, and people really love Madden.
Cam's calling out us. He's kill. He's out here. He's out here doing something.
I think Nick too. There's something else too. Like maybe I'm dating myself, but when you're someone that was, waiting at GameStop and things
In
like
line,
that at
pre-release.
midnight,
Yeah.
like it meant something, right? And so you always go back and reflect on those when you're making.
Right, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Maybe it could feel different when it's playing, but right now Madden 27 looking like Madden 26, Madden 25, Madden 24, Madden 23, Madden 21, and Madden 20, and so on. I mean, they have a few adjustments. They focus on defense. Cool, kudos to them. A few more animations like Fred Warner looking around the field pre-snap. Bro, I'm gonna go ahead and say this shit looks like the same game. Right now, 1 out of 10 rating chat. What would y'all give it? I'm giving this shit a 3.5 out of 10.
3.5?
Is a 4.5 so far. 3.5 for Madden, bro. There's nothing different than last year's Madden, other than like a few defensive adjustments. They got the new green catches you can have if anybody cares about that. I think I limit a lot because yeah, I'll pass on the rest of the stream bit. All right, so
let's see what else real quick.
Beta. Can you play the beta? Of course you can't play the beta on stream, bro. I don't know why they would even launch. But anyway,
Five
so they
biggest
got
changes.
5 biggest changes to
What?
World Glory for College Football 27.
That's fire.
It says, can't wait to get my hands on the game. We know whoever this is, College Football Alerts, definitely is getting paid to say that. New playable positions. I mean, that should have been in since college football was dropped. When they when they re-dropped it 2 years ago. Okay, so here are the new positions. Quarterback, you can play edge, Mike. Okay. You got actual in-game tests. Wait, you got an actual game test, like a test, like school test? College exam. See, I ain't gonna lie, with this shit, they doing a little I don't want to take no motherfucking final exam, bro. I'm not here to learn some education, nigga. I'm trying to play the game, bro.
Like speaking facts, no cap. We got
How
tests and
important
shit.
is it for us to pass these tests and shit like that? Is it gonna affect, are we gonna move down level or what? Ability to use legend builds. Okay.
What else we
You
got?
can create your own, or you can use a legend build your player off the template of a legend. Legacy score.
That's fire. A chart
some
of the
more of that.
legacy. That's fire.
New coach messages. Look, I said the same shit. Why did it take 3 years to add a few positions in Road to Glory? And there's still no O-line like the old games. So apparently, because I didn't play NCAA football until motherfucking NCAA 14. I didn't play the ones back in the day.
They ain't no O-lineman?
So they had O-line, I guess you can go into the old games. And he's like, well, so much for making an amazing kicker. You can't even make a kicker.
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. All three of y'all. Put some respect on my name. Y'all.
Yo, he didn't know what to do when he clicked that video. That was funny. Yo, I mess with NCAA. I'm probably gonna play that before I play Madden 27. I ain't gonna lie. But make sure you sub up to the YouTube. Follow the Twitch. We trying to get to 500. I appreciate everyone for supporting me. Let's keep it going. We're going to try to keep grinding every day. Let's get it. Let's go.